The next challenge. After they'd been living in Newsom Park for 2 years, Catherine's husband said, "I want to move our girls out of the projects." Living in the subdivision when they first arrived in town had made it possible for the family to become a part of the Black community in the area very quickly, but they decided to move to Mimosa Crescent, a World War II era neighborhood in Hampton that had been built for middle-class Black families. In 1946, Mimosa Crescent had more than doubled in size, growing from its original 22 houses to 51. The area attracted more prosperous families who were able to afford the 3- and 4-bedroom brick houses. With a lovely new home, a job she loved, and 3 daughters all doing well in school, Catherine felt she was living the American dream, at least for a while. Then, over the course of 1955, her husband began to feel sick, first with headaches, then with unexplained weaknesses. Ultimately, his doctors discovered a tumor at the base of his skull where it could not be treated. His health declined over more than a year, and much of that time he was in the hospital. Catherine's husband, James Francis Goebel, died 5 days before Christmas in 1956. Catherine was devastated, of course, but she refused to give in to her grief. She had made a promise to her husband that she would do everything in her power to keep their bright, lively daughters on the path that they had paved for them. Catherine allowed herself and the girls until the end of the year to mourn, and then she expected them all to get back to work. On the first day of school in January 1957, Catherine met with the school principal. "It is very important that you don't show the girls any special treatment or let up on them in any way," she said. "They are going to college and they need to be prepared." Now that she was a single mother, Catherine established the new household rules. "You will have my clothes ironed and ready in the morning and dinner ready when I come home," she told her daughters. Catherine was now both mother and father, the one who offered love and discipline, the sole breadwinner. Each of them would have to work hard to pull the family through the difficult time. The Goebel children excelled in school. They took piano and violin lessons and practiced diligently. They were good-natured, outgoing, and respectful. With her steady gaze on the future, Catherine led her daughters toward the long-promised blessings of democracy. She wasn't leading the life she had expected, but she accepted the new challenges with dignity. Catherine's husband's death divided her life in two. As a couple, they had walked side by side through graduate school and marriage, the birth of their children, and their move to Newport News. Now, at just 38 years old, she was a widow and a single mother, as well as a professional woman realizing her intellectual dream. Her husband wouldn't be there to see those dreams come to fruition, but he had helped get her career launched. All that had come before would connect to all that was to come. In 1957, Catherine's daughters went back to school and she went back to work. The second act of her life was about to begin.